it up and throw a tantrum.
So apparently, this sort of thing is considered offensive now. Who would have thunk, huh? Who would have ever thought? So, as you probably know, LEGO has been doing a lot of farting around lately. They have been doing a lot of promotional stuff, and they've been doing a lot of things trying to give their props, give their shout-outs to the LGBTQ community. It's a community I'm rather familiar with, you know? I don't know if it's something having to do with my stupid-ass name, or my repulsive orientation, or something to that effect, but I don't know. This whole thing, it kind of hits a little closer to home than the usual LEGO thing, you know, which is all directed towards the A-fulls now, but finally, they're doing something that actually has to do with me, and the, LEGO community has not been entirely supportive. I highly recommend, if you're on Instagram, go take a look in the comments of some of the recent posts made by LEGO, in particular the one that announced the big LGBTQ plus rainbow set that's going to be coming out, and the other one which is a retelling of Goldilocks and the Three Bears, but the bears are both men, and then they've got a baby bear. They adopted a baby bear, and they're gay. They're homosexuals. I know, terrible, isn't it? And the outpouring of homophobes has been something else. It's been rather interesting, just to get this little glimpse into the LEGO community and just to see what they really think. Now, granted, there's a lot of people who are like, this is beautiful, this is so wonderful that LEGO is offering their support. It's so wonderful that LEGO is being so kind to this poor community that they've shat on for all these years. I'm kidding with that, of course. Yeah, there's all those hippies that love it, and then of course there's all the homophobes who hate it. Now, yeah, I'm gonna call them homophobes because, let's be honest, that's what they are. And in today's video, I'm just gonna take basically the 5 types of comments that I see. All of the comments can basically be condensed into 5 when it comes to the homophobic ones, and I'm going to be going through them one by one, these 5 basic categories, and basically responding to them, as it were. So without a doubt, we'll start with category number 1. Category number 1. But why does X have to be gay? So, usually this comes in the comments of the Goldilocks and the Three Bears. That's the people just like, but why does it have to be gay though, huh? Why does it gotta be gay, huh? Why? Why does it gotta be like that? They're all inquisitive, and they have little inquisitive emojis in there, and it's just like, okay, why does it have to be gay? In response to that, it doesn't have to be gay, but the thing is that, like, why shouldn't it be, you know? You wouldn't be asking, why is this straight? So why does it really matter if it's gay or not? It's obvious that LEGO is trying to vocalize their support for this community right now. If it's honestly a real question, why is it gay, then it's obvious that LEGO is trying to pay the community lip service. It's not really that complicated of a thing, and you probably know exactly why. You're probably just looking to get people all riled up, and it's just like, you're probably a homophobe. Why are you asking this sort of question? And I don't know. Maybe there's a little bit of homophobia underpinning this this comment. I personally think that there is, but it's just, it's very obvious what LEGO is doing. They're trying to pay lip service, they're trying to seem woke, and they're trying to impress people with how bloody progressive they are. All the way in year 2021, they're taking the bold stance that homosexuals exist. Category number 2. This is not family friendly. I don't really understand how this could possibly not be family friendly. I mean, LEGO already makes these themes which can arguably have some pretty adult stuff. I mean, for Pete's sake, and I think in 2016 they made an entire set about a burn victim getting his heinous wounds getting treated, you know? LEGO, when it comes to their content, has not always played it the most safe. I mean, they don't just market to babies, they market to older kids. And when it comes to the older kids that they market to, the age like 7 and up, those kids are not going to be surprised by the existence of homosexuals. Literally, gay people are being taught about in schools now. I know, terrible, isn't it? So, honestly, it is family-friendly, and even if that junior demographic did know about homosexuals, what is really the problem? Like, what exactly does anyone gain by deceiving younger people by telling them that gays don't exist? It's literally so ridiculous. There is nothing more obscene or heinous about gay people than there is about straight people. But the gay people have the disgusting butt sex. Like, okay, a bunch of straight people do that too, but Lego is not talking about butt sex, in case you didn't notice that. Lego is just trying to voice their support for the people that enjoy such activities. Is that really so wrong? I don't know. You're honestly just kind of screwing over your kid by trying to deceive them and trying to obfuscate the fact that gays exist. You are just doing your own kid a disservice, and I'm sorry that Lego might be the one that has to bring to light that heinous reality. Category number 3. So Lego's just trying to be woke now. Shaking my head. Yeah, I agree with this one. I don't really, honestly, I don't really think that there's a lot of genuine sentiment behind what Lego is doing. Lego is a corporation, and right now they see that wokeness is popular, and here's the thing that Lego also probably realizes. Now, you might not be willing to give them so much credit, but hear me out. Lego is not only aware that woke is popular among the liberals, but Lego is aware that being woke is popular among the conservatives. The conservatives have a huge hate boner for all things having to do with wokeness right now. If a gay person appears in a piece of media, the conservatives are mad. If there's a black woman in a piece of media, the conservatives are mad. Lego probably knows that they can get plastered all over the news, and they can get people with the channel Gay Boy Lego to make videos about all of the negative responses to their voiced support of the homosexuals, Lego is fully aware of what they are doing. I think that it is kind of a shrewd business practice, even if it is a nice supportive thing for them to do. I think it is ultimately veiling just their desires for attention and their playing of the current political landscape, if you will. I think Lego is just as much a company as any other, and I think that their support is puddle deep, to be completely honest. So when I see the comments about how Lego's just trying to be woke, yes they are. Category number 4. Cringe! Yeah, it's pretty cringe. I'm not gonna lie. Lego does some cringy stuff. What are you gonna do? They're trying to be like, yeah, gays exist, and it's 2021. Not to be that guy who's just like, it's current year, but like, it's just like, come on, Lego. Too little, too late. Category number 5. Why so political? The people who are honestly politicizing it are the conservatives who are vehemently against homosexuality. The lib people are not trying to make a political statement. They're literally just trying to be like, yeah, gays exist, blah, blah, blah. It's literally the conservatives who are just like, why are you being so political, huh? Why are you acknowledging these people's existence? You're getting real political there, huh? So what's with all the politics? What are you going to be saying? Universal health care is good next? What are you saying? That people deserve to be given shit like welfare? Man, Lego's so political now. It's just like, it looks really bad on conservatives when they are the ones who are just like, oh, why are you being all political now? Because then, honestly, they're the ones who are making it political. They're the ones who are slapping this political label onto this thing. This simple thing that is just acknowledging the existence of homosexuals. And it's really sad that just some simple lip service done by a corporation is so bloody offensive to them. Some cold, soulless company just trying to be like, yay, homosexuals do exist. Gays welcome. And then conservatives do all this stuff, and it makes you guys look really bad, and it just makes you look genuinely homophobic, because the sensitivity is unbelievable. I know that, like, this is a whole reactionary thing, reacting to the reactions Lego's hot take that gays exist, but like it makes you look so fragile and sad. All the stuff about how strong you are and virile and how you can pull yourself up by your bootstraps and make your own businesses and you don't need Uncle Sam helping you or interfering in your life and you're just your own independent tobacco spitting conservative. Like, this whole thing where you're clearly upset and unnerved by Lego acknowledging the existence of homosexuals is really just kind of pathetic. Isn't it supposed to be the liberals that are really pathetic and whiny and sad? Like, rise above it, conservatives. God, I don't expect much of you, but this, even this, sad. So, in conclusion, there's some assholes out there who really can't take anything, and who are going to spend their entire lives sitting there just fuming over these pathetic little things. If you really think that this is a big political thing, if you think that Lego is really voicing some massive support, then let's see how far they're willing to take this. If they start to release Lego sets with gays in them, like actual gay couples in like the city sets and whatnot, if they actually start to make Lego adaptations of some really popular gay media, like, oh, I'd love to see an adaptation of Call Me By Your Name. That would be great. Yeah, when Lego really puts their money where their mouth is, if they start releasing sets that actually have homosexual content, and if they release that stuff, oh, I don't know, maybe in somewhere like, perhaps China, maybe? Then I will take it as, like, genuine support. I'll be like, wow, Lego is actually doing something really brave here, but I think that I'm pretty sure that this is a shallow show of support on the part of Lego. I'm not very impressed by this. Honestly, what has come of this is just kind of a world weariness because of how idiotic the conservatives are being in the comments. You guys gotta grow up. You guys gotta actually exude some of that strength you claim to have so very much of. Anyways, that's really all I've got to say about this. It's a pathetic state of affairs, and people are just so... It's so sad that this is even something I've had to address. I didn't have to address it, though. I saw it as something that might be able to get me a view or two, you know, Gay Boy Lego. It honestly feels like something that I would be remiss if I didn't at least bring it up. So, you know, that's really all I've got to say about this one. If you see a homosexual person, try to think twice before spilling your hot coffee on them, you know? We're people too. Despite all the evidence to the contrary. Bye! Yes! Bye, everyone!